Hello everybody, it's Nancy News here, and today we've got a lot of breaking updates today. So the first news is coming from the Kursk region in Russia. So the previous night we got news that a Russian Tu-22M bomber crashed in the Kursk region, the defense ministry reported. The crew ejected, their lives are not in danger, so the pilots actually managed to survive. The plane crashed. And according to data that we have now and from the Russian sources, they're stating that this was caused by an incident of malfunction, so a technical malfunction, the department added. So the pilots were found alive, but obviously the jet was completely destroyed. So the Russian jet was completely destroyed, and this is one less bomber Russia has. Now let's go to some updates in Moscow. So we've got news coming from a Russian military industry complex official. So we've got news. This is what he stated. He stated that we have successfully completed the state defense order. Everything outlined in the contracts and delivery schedules was delivered promptly, even ahead of schedule in some certain cases. He further added regarding the new jets, the order for Su-57's aircraft have also almost doubled. The order volume has increased significantly, even more production work in 2024. A UAC sent out 12 Su-57s in 2023, which was twice the number delivered in 2022. Now the official stating that more than 20 aircrafts will be shipped in 2024. Su-57 aircrafts will be delivered to the Russian aerospace forces. This surge will render the Su-57 the most manufactured fighter jet in Russia, outpacing the runner-up Su-34M, which also has witnessed a production growth. So it seems that Russia is taking the production of Su-57s very seriously. So this is the 5th gen fighter jet what Russia has produced. So very interesting developments, and I'll keep you updated on that. Now let's head to Ukraine, where Ukraine has actually created a military commandant's office in the Kursk region. It will be headed by Major General of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, Edward. So very interesting. So this is the man in here in your bottom left corner. So very interesting news. We've also got news coming from the Vice Prime Minister of Ukraine. She said that Ukraine intends to create a special zone in the Kursk region in order to protect the borders regions of Ukraine. The defense forces are creating a security zone on the territory of the Russian Federation, adjacent to the territory of Ukraine, stated the Vice Prime Minister of Ukraine. So Ukraine is intending to create a special zone in this Kursk region, and there's been some rumors coming from Ukraine that Ukraine might actually annex Kursk into Ukrainian territory, which I don't know it is true. I don't know anything about the situation right now, but very interesting developments, and I'll keep you updated on that. One of the biggest news coming from Kiev is that Zelensky did an evening speech, and within this speech, Zelensky asked that the parliament urgently adopt a law that would grant Ukrainian citizenship to all foreign mercenaries of the Ukrainian armed forces. So all mercenaries fighting for Ukraine right now might be given a Ukrainian citizenship for fighting for Ukraine. The United States does not know how Russia will respond to the Ukrainian armed forces attack on the Kursk region, said the White House Strategic Communications Coordinator John Kirby. Very interesting, and I'll keep you updated on that. And the last news coming from Ukraine is that Kiev has no plans to use F-16s to strike ground targets. So, at the initial stage, the fighters are needed by the Ukrainian Air Force for air defense patrols. So these F-16s will try and sometimes shoot down enemy missiles. So, interesting developments. Now let's head to the Republic of Belarus. So the president of the Republic of Belarus, Alexander Lukashenko, declared his readiness to use nuclear weapons if foreign troops cross the country's border. According to Lukashenko, Belarus will take the first blow. The regular units of the Russian army will enter the battle. That's not the only statements we've gotten from Lukashenko. Lukashenko also stated that Belarus will not have any red lines in case of a border violation. The response would be immediate. And he also stated that it is necessary to sit down at the negotiating table to end the war in Ukraine. Because he stated, quote unquote, nobody needs it. Very interesting developments, and I'll keep you updated on that. The next news is coming from Germany. So, the US State Department has just approved the sale of Patriot missiles to Germany for $5 billion. And Germany plans to supply Ukraine with a lot of military equipment by the end of December 2024. So the Germans have made a list of what they're going to be delivering to Ukraine by December 2024. This goes as 2 IRIS-T SLM air defense systems, 10 ZSU Gepards, 12 155 self-propelled guns, PZH-2000, 4 155mm wheeled self-propelled guns, UAVs and counter-drone systems, 30 Leopard 1A5 tanks, 400 armoured vehicles, trucks, various vehicles, assault rifles such as the MK556, medical supplies, and field hospitals. So that's the package what Ukraine will receive by the end of December. The next news is coming from Qatar, where a ceasefire negotiations between Israel and Palestinian groups did take place today. The Qatari foreign minister stated that Gaza ceasefire talks move towards goal. According to the foreign ministry, the meeting of mediators, which included representatives from Qatar, Egypt, and the United States, took place in Doha, the capital city of Qatar. The talks are taking place without any Hamas officials there because they refused to go. Hamas has refused to actually go to this meeting. We stated that yesterday. So very interesting news, and I'll keep you up to date of that. So a Gaza peace deal might be on the horizon soon, just maybe. We got news that Somalia and Egypt signed a landmark defense agreement against international terrorism. The Somalia president and the Egyptian president signed a defense agreement against international terrorism. So that's all the news I actually have for you on that situation in Egypt. So some people are saying that this defense treaty is against Ethiopia. So I don't know yet, but I'll keep you updated on that. The next news is coming from Zimbabwe. So Russian specialists are teaching future air ambulance doctors in Zimbabwe. So you can see here in the bottom left corner, we've got news that Russian specialists are training new future pilots on how to conduct air ambulance operations and just operations in general. So very interesting. We've got some news coming from China and India, where we've gotten some clashes reported on the Chinese-Indian border. It was actually reported that 7 Indian soldiers were actually captured as a result of this border conflict. So very interesting developments, and I'll keep you updated on that. And we've got some North Korean news that Kim Jong-un believes that Russia will win the holy war for peace and justice. So North Korea stated this against the Russian-Ukrainian war. And we've got news coming from the US. So the big news coming from the US is that J.D. Vance says that he will take part in the debate on October 1st. And he challenges Waltz, so that's the Democrat vice president, to additional debate hosted by CNN on September 18th. So J.D. Vance is asking for another debate. So that's all the news I actually have for you today. I am Non-Scene News. I'll try and provide you news that medias around the world do not show you. Sorry if this is a worse video than normal. I'm recording this at 4 AM where I am. So bear with me, and thank you for your patience. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye.